All right. I would if I had the I would do that. All right, guys. So listen, let me introduce the guests that I have here. So let me introduce. So first, I'm going to introduce Shari. Shari Henry. Shari, I met Shari a couple of years ago, and ever since then, she's been bright sunshine in my life. Shari is a fashion designer. Shari is out of the DC area, y'all. So DC's in the house. Yay, yay. But Shari can tell you a little bit more about herself. And then I have a very familiar face to me, Miss Cassandra O'Neal, aka Cassie. And Cassie is our professional musician, and she has a bit of a resume, but she can tell you a little bit about herself when it's time. So I'm going to go ahead and Sherry, I'm going to let you go first. Tell everybody a little bit about you, what you do, and yeah, you've been around somebody that we all know too.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shari Henry. Thank you so much, Kim, for inviting me to be here. This has been a lot of fun. I too have dabbled a little in AI creation, so it's been a lot of fun watching everyone's videos that you've created. You did an amazing job. My background is in fashion. I studied design at Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City, and I studied children's wear and did some women and men's wear. I've since then created my own brand, and I create custom pieces for men and women. I've dressed celebrities like Anika Noni Rose, Cicely Tyson, Denise Richards, Olympian or Paralympian Jaden Blackwell. So that's primarily my area of expertise is dealing with high-end, high-profile celebrities. I also was Miss Cicely Tyson's executive assistant and stylist for the last 4 or 5 years of her life. So I have a lot of industry experience with assisting on set, behind the scenes, all of the above. We were together at the hip for a lot of hours. So I absolutely loved working in Hollywood, working in New York, Atlanta, and you could find me any given day on in one of those cities. So right now, I've been working on my own brand, and I um, present my brand at gifting suites ahead of like the different award shows. So that's what I've been doing to build my clientele, and yeah, so that's it.
Cool.
I gotta unmute. That's not. I was saying that's not it. That's everything. You doing a lot. You doing a lot, honey, honey, honey. We'll come back to you, Sherry. You got some fans over there that's saying, "Oh, fancy, fancy."
Thank
And
you.
then, oh, someone said, congratulations. Because Queen Tyson would be dressed down when
Oh
she was
yeah.
at events in her last years. Listen, Cicely Tyson was a fashion icon. She absolutely was. And so Sherry, thank you for everything that brought to her, in her lifetime, in her years, etc. All right. So
Thank
Cassie, Miss
Yeah.
Cassie, can you please tell us about who you are, what your background, and you can maybe share a little bit about who you've worked with?
Okay. My name is Cassandra O'Neal, aka Cassie. I'm a musician, composer, arranger, vocalist, all things music. And I um I don't like talking about myself. So if pardon me if I seem a little stunted, but I have been playing in this industry as a keyboardist and singer for a long time, for over 30 years. And I have notably played with the artist named Prince. I was with him for 7 years up until he passed. And that is actually how I met Kimberly. And yeah, that was an experience in itself. That was a whole school. I did graduate from the New School of Jazz and Contemporary Music in New York City as well. I lived in LA uh, for 21 years, and currently I am faculty at Columbia College Chicago, where I teach theory and three ensembles, and I also have private students and all of that. And it's been a amazing transition from being on the stage to being in the classroom. I am still on the stage, by the way, but just not as much. Um, yeah, I'm still writing, still producing, still, playing on people's projects. Nowadays, people send me stuff and just like, hey, put something on this for me, kind of thing. And yeah, yeah. So that's, am I missing anything? I've done movies,
No.
commercials. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't talk about me, but
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Um, so listen, this is what I want to do. And get everyone, we will definitely share how you can get in contact or how you can reach out to both of these young ladies. I see a familiar face, April Bynum over on Facebook. She's saying, "Hey Kim, hey Cassie." We call April Mother Bynum, okay?
yeah.
But at any rate, listen, okay, so here's my question. Here is my question. My question for you, and then Sherry, we'll get to Sherry in a second. So my question to you, Cassie, AI, you were one of the judges, and everybody brought a unique perspective to the table when it came
Hmm.
to looking at these videos. As a
Hmm.
musician, what were some of the things that you noticed or what stood out to you when it came to looking at some of these AI videos, knowing that the music that we asked everyone to contribute, if they had music, it should be original and it should be AI or, an original composition.
Hmm. I'll say this, that it's a cool thing to be able to, as a musician, I'll say, without the AI, being able to express what I'm feeling through my fingers.